Doing? So real quick today, I saw this over on the Facebook group. I don't know which one it was, but basically the guy lost a puzzle piece and he's trying to use the system to trace it. And as you can see, when you come in here and you try to trace something like this, it's just a big old jumbled mess, and you could sit here all day trying to fix that. Just not worth your time. You can't really trace anything that's white anyways. So real quick, this should only take a few minutes. This is my favorite tool sometimes. We're going to take the vector tool, and I'm just going to come in here and we're going to click points. And I'm not going to try to sit there and manipulate the vector tool as you're going. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not the way to use it. It's damn near impossible. Don't do it. Alright, so just real quick, we're going to start here, and we're just going to come random points, and later on we're going to go into node edit, and we're going to fix all this. You can come in, you can even just come in here like this. Show you how simple this is. Like, we really don't have to. Just trying to get a base outline right now. Kind of like the processing area when you're marking it on the S1 or the P2S. Well, if you do some of mine, I do like doop all the way around. But alright. So close that up. Now we're done. Now we're going to go to edit. And just like right in here, I'm just going to click this. And I like to use this one right here on top. It is called perfect symmetry. Come in here and you can get that nice slight arc. We're going to come in here and do this one. Perfect symmetry should be there. Bring that out a little bit here. Alright, and we're just going to come in here and keep on doing these on perfect. That's my favorite. Just keeps the lines a lot smoother. And then sometimes you're going to have to come in here and you're going to have to adjust the little sliders. As you can see, we've got a nice start, and it hasn't taken that long. So we're going to go ahead and do perfect again. Oops, looks like we got a duplicate. And there we go. I think that switched on me. Like I said again, sometimes you're going to have to adjust these. And honestly, the less you have of nodes, the easier it is to do the work. So bring that just to the inside, and then we're going to click on this guy right here, bring that in right there. And as I'm zooming in and out, all I'm doing is I am pressing, let me see, I'm going to make that, I'm pressing and holding the control button, and I am using the mouse key, scroll wheel, whatever you want to call it. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate, and sometimes my flapper don't work great when my brain is in deep concentration. Alright, so whoops. So sometimes you're going to get a vector that, or a node that does that, and just bring that in there and kind of wrap it around. I don't know why it does that. Come on, Xtool, fix it. Alright, so again, angled. See, this one's dropped down here. Just change that just enough. I'm going to get rid of that node. Seems like a pain in the butt. Alright. And, oops. Slide that guy down. And this is going to get you, like, if you take a better picture, obviously, you can get a better tracing on here. But I'm working from a Facebook photo, and, you know, they're not always the best. I would take this on a high contrasting background. So we got the white puzzle pieces. I would take this on a black background. So you have a real nice crisp edge, really well lit. That's a whole nother video, right? Taking proper photos. There really are so many people. I'm not saying this is a really bad one, but I'm saying there's so many people that really just take bad photos these days. Alright, so again, just come in here. I like to switch everything to perfect. I'm gonna ask if we can just get that to lock in there, because it would be a lot more productive for me, at least, if I could get the angled, the perfect symmetry locked in. It would really help my workflow when I'm doing these node edits. So having to go back and forth really is it's a time suck, really. It's an extra step that really shouldn't be necessary. Alright. And we're just going to keep following this along. Sorry if I'm starting to bore you guys, but I'm trying to show you the finished result. Not just have this be a concept, but actual demonstration. Again, when I'm zooming in and out, Control and your mouse wheel. The good thing about doing stuff like this is you get really familiar with XCS and where everything is placed at. See, now right here I like to go closer to the apex of a curve. That's why I placed it right there. And then I'm going to come up here into this apex of this curve and place another one right there and drag this in, and then that just makes that transition a lot easier. Again, apex of the curve. Oh, we got some crazy stuff going on. Let's drag that back in. Okay. So that's a nice thing. Node edit, you can always come back in certain areas and really dial them in. Oops. Say if you are cutting the puzzle piece and it's just not as perfect as you want it to be, being able to come in and make note of where you need to make adjustments would be pretty easy. Sometimes when you switch them, it does change it. I switched it to perfect symmetry and we got changed a little bit, but you can just go right back in there and swap it out. I don't know what's going on with this one. The node's all funky. Alright, we'll just put a new one in. Yeah, sometimes you just have to delete it and start over as far as the node goes. I don't know why it gets tripped up sometimes. And remember to blink, guys. Public service announcement. Blink when you're doing this stuff. Your eyes will get really dried out. I actually have a hard time myself. I get so hyper focused a lot of times when I'm doing these designs. See, I wish it zoomed in more right there, but it won't. Xtool, why are you limiting me on my zoom? I need my zoom. Alright. you guys watched any of my carbide create videos, then man, you can zoom in almost it's crazy how much you can zoom in on that thing. And the software is really stable, it's really fast, doesn't get slow. I know a lot of you guys actually don't like that about XCS. I myself being one of them. It's one of the downfalls of it, is it getting hiccups. But Carbide Create, you can actually do all this in Carbide Create 2. And one step further, I'll do one over on that software as well. I think it might actually be a little bit easier, as far as you have more control over the opacity of the actual background. So you can make that darker while you're tracing. So you can come in here and see it's pretty darn close. I'd say that's a puzzle piece that's gonna fit your first time, as long as you when you're scaling this, try to put something in there that's gonna show you what size it is. So you maybe put like a ruler up here or a tape measure, but when you're taking your picture, so that way you can really scale it on the canvas when you go to cut it. So Control C, V. This is our puzzle piece. Would you look at that? Does that look pretty good, guys? What do you? Let me know what you think. Would you buy that as a spare? Was that the last piece that you couldn't find no more? Alright, I hope that helps somebody. You guys have a good night. I'm going to end the video right here. Thank you.